Assalamu alaikum dear students. Welcome back to our functional English course. I hope you have completed the activities from our previous lecture and are ready to continue your learning journey with us. In our last lecture, we explored nouns, verbs and adjectives, the basic building blocks of English. We have learned how language helps us communicate ideas clearly and effectively. Today, we will take another important step in improving our English. We will learn about conjunctions, which help us connect words and ideas smoothly. You will also practice your listening skills through an inspiring TED Talk. Explore habit 2, that is, begin with the end in mind, from the 7 habits of highly effective people, and learn useful expressions that will strengthen your vocabulary. And by the end of this lecture, you should be able to recognize different types of conjunctions, understand how to approach this week's listening and reading activities, and appreciate the importance of planning with a clear goal in mind. So let's begin understanding conjunctions. Just imagine trying to build a bridge without any connecting pieces. The two sides would remain separate. In the same way, words and ideas in English also need connections to make complete and meaningful sentences. These connecting words are called conjunctions. Conjunctions make our speaking and writing smoother, clearer, and easier to understand. For example, Ali studies hard because he wants to succeed. The word because connects the reason with the main idea. Without the conjunction, the relationship between the two ideas would not be clear. There are 3 common types of conjunctions that you should know. The first type is coordinating conjunction. These joins words and ideas of equal importance. Some common examples are and, but, or, so, yet, and for. For example, Sarah worked hard and she passed the examination. Here the word and joins 2 related ideas. The second type is subordinating conjunctions. These connect a main idea with a supporting idea. Common examples include because, although, while, since, if, and when. For example, although it was raining, the students attended the class. The word although introduces additional information and connects it with the main idea. The third type is correlative conjunctions. Unlike the other conjunctions, these always work in pairs. Some common examples are either or, neither nor, both and, not only but also. For example, both Ahmed and Bilal participated in the competition. Or you can either study now or revise later. These paired conjunctions help us present choices, comparisons, or combined ideas more effectively. Although their forms are different, all conjunctions have one important purpose. They connect ideas and make communication more meaningful. Let's learn and practice conjunctions through an activity, that is conjunction detective game. Let's apply what we have just learned. On the screen, you will be given a paragraph from the 7 habits of highly effective people. Read the passage carefully. As you read, look for the words that connect ideas. Your task is to identify 3 types of conjunctions: coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, and correlative conjunctions. You may highlight or circle each conjunctions as you find it. Take your time, read each sentence carefully before making your decisions. Remember, some conjunctions are easier to recognize than the others. If you find a sentence difficult, Read it again and ask yourself which word is connecting these ideas. That question will often guide you to the correct answer. If you need additional time, pause the video, complete the activity, and then continue with the lecture. Why are conjunctions important? It's very important to understand. Learning conjunctions is not only about grammar, they help us organize our thoughts. When we use conjunctions correctly, our speaking becomes more natural, our writing becomes more organized, and our ideas become easier for others to understand. Whether you are writing an assignment, preparing a presentation, or answering examination questions, conjunctions help your ideas flow smoothly from one sentence to the next. Now let's move to another important language skill, that is listening. You know that good listening is more than hearing words. It helps us understand ideas, identify important information, and become more confident communicators. Next, you will be shown a TED Talk by Angela Lee Duckworth titled Grit, the Power of Passion and Perseverance. As you watch the video, listen carefully to the speaker's ideas. At the same time, observe how she explains her message with confidence and clarity. You will also be given a set of questions to answer after watching the video. While listening, try to note down keywords or short phrases instead of writing complete sentences. This will help you remember the main ideas without missing important parts of the talk. As you watch, think about these questions. What does the speaker mean by grit? Why does she believe that talent alone is not enough for success? How can determination and consistent effort help us achieve our goals? Remember, listening is a skill that improves with practice. If you don't understand everything the first time, don't worry. You may pause or replay the video before answering the questions. Let's now move to the reading section. This week's reading is based on habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. And that is from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. In this course, the ideas from this book help us develop our English language skills. As you read, pay attention to both the message and the language used to express it. The phrase begin with the end in mind means starting with a clear goal or purpose. Before beginning any task, it is helpful to ask yourself, what do I want to achieve? When you know your destination, it becomes easier to make good destination and you stay focused. Stephen Covey explained this idea by comparing it to build a house. Before construction begins, the house is first planned in the mind. A blueprint is prepared and every detail is carefully considered. Only then does the actual construction begin. This teaches us an important lesson. Successful results usually begin with careful planning. Another idea introduced in this reading is all things are created twice. The first creation happens in our mind when we plan, imagine, and make decisions. And the second creation happens when we put those plans into action. For example, before writing an assignment, you first think about the topic, organize your ideas, and decide what you want to write. That's the first creation. Writing the assignment is the second creation. The reading also introduces the idea of a principle center. This means making decisions based on values such as honesty, responsibility, fairness, and respect rather than emotions or temporary situations. These principles help us make wise and consistent choices in our academic, personal, and professional lives. As you read today's passage, think about how these ideas are explained through simple examples. Next, you will be given a reading passage followed by a set of reflective questions. Read the passage carefully before answering. As you work through the question, don't simply look for answers. Instead, think about the main idea behind each paragraph. Ask yourself, what message is the writer trying to communicate? How does planning help people achieve success? How can I apply this idea to my own studies or future career? There are no long answers required. Focus on expressing your ideas clearly and logically. If needed, pause the video to complete the activity before continuing. Now let's talk about and jump into another very important part of our today's class, that is vocabulary development. Every lesson introduces new words and expressions that help us communicate more effectively. This week, you will explore a collection of phrasal verbs. A phrasal verb is a combination of a verb and one or more small words, such as up, off, on, or into. Together, they create a meaning that is often different from the original verb. For example, the verb give means to hand something to someone. However, give up means to stop trying. Similarly, carry on means to continue, while look after means to take care of someone or something. As part of your vocabulary activity, you will be given a resource sheet containing several useful phrasal verbs. Read each expression carefully and understand its meanings. Then try to use these expressions in your own conversations or writings. The more you use new vocabulary, the more naturally it becomes part of your language. Before we conclude, let's quickly review today's learning. Today we learned about conjunctions and how they connect ideas to make our communication clearer and more meaningful. We also explored the importance of listening attentively through the TED Talk and introduced habit to begin with the end in mind, which reminds us that successful outcomes begin with thoughtful planning. Now it's time to continue your learning independently. Remember, every activity has been designed to strengthen a different language skill. Complete each task thoughtfully, as regular practice is the key to becoming a confident user of English. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to meeting you in our next lecture. Until then, keep learning, keep practicing, and stay motivated. If you feel any confusion or you have any query, feel free to talk to me. You may contact me at the given contact details. Take good care of yourself. Stay blessed, stay happy. Allah Hafiz.